We'll go back in the body pool? Should we try? Oh, we can! Nope. Sachiko? Oh, no, we're supposed to stop outside. This room is scary. Let's not go in here, okay? It's scary? Why? What's in there? It's something you're better off not seeing. I think it would frighten you. It would just be better if you didn't look. If Big Sister says so, then okay. Thank God I didn't want to see those dead bodies again either. Okay. Do I have to go into the... I don't want to go into the death room. Let's try it. Who's ready to die? Who is ready to die? I don't want to die. Oh, fuck. I guess Big Brother really isn't in here. I guess not. Sachiko, have you seen anyone else in here besides me? Uh-huh. That's all she said, and then silently she squatted on the ground and wrapped her arms around her knees. What's wrong? Are you hurt? Big sis, I'm cold. You're cold? She's nodded firmly, almost exaggeratedly. I guess that makes sense. If ghosts can feel pain, there's no reason she couldn't also feel changes in temperature. Poor girl. As if to show her how much... as if to show me how cold she was, she then started visibly shivering. Hey, Sachiko, is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Anything? Uh-huh. You have been through so much already. I don't want you to have to go through anything else. So if I can help, just tell me. Just don't make me kill myself, please. In that case... Can I have those? She was pointing at my feet. My socks? This was the first time I had noticed that Sachiko was walking around barefoot. Ah! I was so busy worrying about myself and about finding my big brother that I completely failed to pay any attention to poor Sachiko's appearance. I'm sorry, I didn't notice earlier. It's alright. When she makes that face, I become very concerned. Sachiko shook her head. If I'm supposed to be her big sister, I really need to be more observant. I need to pay more attention. If I were a big brother, I would have noticed right away and given her my shoes. But it wasn't too late. I took off my shoes and socks and offered them to Sachiko. They were a little wet, but still better than walking on these cold dirt floors and bare feet. I didn't really like the idea of doing that myself, but just one look at the poor lost soul's shaking form convinced me I was doing the right thing. Thank you, big sis. Sachiko took the socks, just the socks, leaving the shoes in my hand. Are you okay with only the socks, Sachiko? You don't want to wear the shoes over them? I'm okay. If I took both, then you'd be barefoot. She flashed a gentle smile at me, which stayed on her face the whole time she slowly put on both of my socks. Okay. So, is this the Sachiko that's like... Because she's still wearing the red dress. I don't... Is this the Sachiko that's like the good version of her? Like the actual child spirit? Because even though she makes that really weird face that I don't like, she hasn't done actually anything to hurt me yet. A little concerned. I don't want my big sister Yuka to get hurt after all. Well, that's very thoughtful of you, Sachiko. I patted her head just like Big Brother always did to me. Oh. I love you, big sis. Okay, I can't tell if I should be disturbed or kind of charmed by that. Her smile had grown. It now stretched from cheek to cheek, and I began to feel like I'd do anything at all to keep her happy. I wonder if this is how Big Brother felt when I smiled at him like that. Let's do our best here, Sachiko. Despite the severity of the situation, I was in high spirits. I'd almost forgotten about how horrible this place really was. Do our best? Uh-huh. Let's do our best to find Big Brother. Sachiko, did you say something? I thought that was a giggle, but it sounded different somehow. Like her voice had changed to someone else's, or someone else was here. Uh-huh. You're so cute. I just wanted to mess you right up. I just want to mess you right up. Well, I don't know what to say to that, except fuck. Huh? What? I didn't say anything. Oh, guess it's just my imagination then. What is it that they used to say in movies? Must have been the wind? Not too likely in this stagnant underground bunker like this, but still. I think I'm just getting paranoid. I need to pull myself together. I'm her big sister after all. I put on the bravest face I could manage and marched back into the hall, pausing only to make sure Sachiko was still behind me. Okay. Nope. Nope. I don't like this. Okay. Let's go back to the girls' bathroom, I guess. Oh, big sis? What is it? Is something wrong? It's my feet. My feet hurt. Your feet? The soles of Sachiko's feet seemed to be bothering her quite a bit. As she stood there, I noticed she was fidgeting in place, trying not to stand on them. I guess it would hurt, huh? You've been walking around in just socks after all. She said nothing else. She just stared at my feet. She seemed to want my shoes now, but didn't want to say anything since I offered them earlier and she turned them down. So just smiled and decided to offer them again. Do you want to wear my shoes? Is that okay? Of course. We wouldn't want you getting hurt anymore, now would we? What about you, big sis? I'm your big sister, so I'll be just fine. I wouldn't accept any objections, so I just took them off. I just took off my shoes and handed them to Sachiko without another word. Cheerfully, either way, she slipped them on over my socks. They were a little big on her, but I knew she would feel better from just having them. Thank you, I'm really happy now. Let's get going then, okay? Sachiko was used to such big floppy shoes. She took one step and stumbled forward. Are you alright? Here, you can take my hand. Okay, big sister Yuka, I love you. I am so concerned. Sachiko, I've already looked in here and there's nothing to find. Let's head back, okay? Oh, really? Probably want her under. Okay, I didn't get to click. Is it really okay to keep going like this? Let's go this way. Sachiko was pointing down the hall towards the spot where the earthquakes had dropped me. This way? Is there something over there? I don't know. But come on! What was that sound? I want to go in there. In there? But the room is locked. It just made it sound like it unlocked. Is there something in there? Please? I want to go in. Well, alright, let's see what's inside then. Sachiko nodded firmly and practically dragged me by the hand over the door near my entry point in this underground maze. It's not really a maze. Okay, I don't want to know what this is going to lead to. Ah, fuck my life. Wow, this room's pretty big. Over there. Energetic as can be, Sachiko pulled me further into the darkened room. Sachiko, wait! Ow! I suddenly felt a sharp pain in the sole of my foot and looked down to see what I had stepped in. That's a lot of glass. Oh! Or it could be a nail! That's fine too! The floor here was actually kind of a mess. It was bumpy and uneven. There were all kinds of tiny, sharp-looking objects scattered everywhere. Not just old rusty nails, but bits of glass, loose wooden boards with jagged edges and splinters all over them, and plenty else I couldn't even identify. I'm bleeding. So cute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sachiko? What's wrong, big sis? Huh? You're over there? So what is that voice I just heard? What the fuck is happening? I don't really want to be in here. Oh, God. I don't know what I can click on. I'm so concerned right now. There's a desk in the corner of the room. Something seems to have fallen underneath it. What's that? It looks like an old instant camera? Sachiko bent down and lifted the camera gingerly as if it was some kind of rare treasure. Then she pointed at me and pressed the shutter button. Oh! Ow. Oh, bright! Ah, it startled me. Looks like it still works. May I have it? Sure, but isn't it heavy? It's okay, I'm happy. Okay. I don't really want to click on that because I'm already at 40. God damn it. It's a stack of fold-up Japanese-style futons. Big sis, Sachiko's tired. Do you want to take a quick nap on these futons? Uh-huh. Carefully tiptoeing across the litter-strewn floor, nursing my sore and bloodied foot the whole while, I stank my way over to the futons. I didn't as much like the idea of sleeping in the same room as a dead child, but I had to admit I was pretty exhausted too. They're a little damp and musty, but if we lay them out, we can at least get off our feet for a while. I'm so sleepy. Okay, I'm laying yours out right now. As soon as the futon was on the ground as flat as it would go, Sachiko sprawled out on it. It wasn't long before her eyes started drooping. Yay, futon! Just seeing this innocent little girl joyously stretch out and take a nap was enough to lift my spirits and renew my hope. I'm so glad Sachiko's here with me. I am not! Thank you, big sis. Thank you too, Sachiko. I don't know what I would do if you weren't here with me. And she's gone. She really must have been tired. She was out like a light the second her head touched the bedding. She's so cute. I should sleep too. I've been walking around a lot. I hope that when I wake up, I'm back at home. That would just be a little bit too convenient. Wow. Oh, sorry. Jesus, I'm moving shit around right now. I woke to find myself being shaken. Sachiko was trying to get me up and her expression had gone white as a sheet. Big sis! Big sis! What is it? She was on the verge of tears. Something seemed to have really spooked her. Did that huge man find us? Was she attacked? It's okay. Tell me what happened. Nice and slow. I lost my hairpin. Your hairpin? When I woke up, it was gone. Okay, so that's all then. That's all? I'm sorry. I thought it might have been something more scary. Where did you lose it? If we look, I'm sure we'll find it. The two of us searched everywhere, every last inch of the room. With my wounded foot, we came up empty-handed. Sachiko, is there anything your big sis can do for you? The entire time we searched, Sachiko hadn't said a word. I was hoping invoking our sisterly bond might help cheer her up. Hair keeps getting in my eyes and it hurts. Give me that thing you're wearing. She raised her right hand slowly and pointed to my headband. That's, I'm sorry, but that's the one thing I can't give away. As soon as I refused, Sachiko let out a faint, otherworldly groan. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh god. In the next moment, her face distorted and changed. She no longer looked like an innocent little girl. She looked well and truly like a demon now. Sachiko? Give it to me. Give it to me! Oh, okay. Oh, boy. The look in her eyes alone sent chills down my spine. These were the eyes of someone who meant me harm and was perfectly capable of inflicting it. What do I do? Give her the headband? Oh, fuck. Shit balls. You listen here, girl. This is mine, and I'm gonna fucking die for it. Sachiko was continuing to groan under her breath, fearing what she might be capable of, but desperately tried to console her. Sachiko, please, I want you to listen. This is something my mom just bought for me, and it was a very important reminder of her. That's why I can't give it to you. Your mom? Somehow or another, that seemed to quell her anger. Her facial expression snapped back into that of a gentle, kind girl I've been talking to all this time. That's right, I'm really sorry, but I have to turn you down on this one. That's from your mom? She was oddly receptive to this explanation, and even seemed fascinated by it. Maybe I caused her to remember something about her own mother. She was a little girl after all, so her mom was probably really dear to her in life. Oh, you have no idea. Mom? Mom? She looked like she was on the verge of tears again. I was beginning to feel bad that I had ever broached on this subject. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. She still seemed a bit sad, but she nodded. Maybe she understood that I wouldn't give her my headband, but maybe she was okay with it. Okay, we avoided that somehow. Jesus Christ almighty. There's not a whole lot of places to go right now. What have you been hiding from me? Is there something in here, big sis? No, there's nothing hiding in here at all. Huh. I really didn't want Sachiko to see my wet panties. It would be so embarrassing. I'm not sure I believe you. I know you're hiding something. Oh boy. Let's go back to the death room! There's no reason for us to be in this room. Right, Sachiko? Uh-huh. Let's just go. She's still mad at me, huh? I probably should have been more sisterly and just given her the headband, but this headband is... I don't want to look around. Nope. Nope, not looking around. We have no reason to. Let's go back to the body pool, I guess? God. All the options we have. There's just so many to choose from. Hey, Sachiko? Sachiko! Hey, Sachiko! She wasn't even looking at me anymore. I must have really upset her. Listen, Sachiko? I can't give you my headband, but I can give you something else. Anything you want. Something else? Uh-huh. There's not a lot I can do, but if I can make you feel more at ease, I'd be happy to help. Something else. Alright then, let's go in here. But this room is... I really don't want to go back in there. Sachiko. Without a moment's hesitation, Sachiko just opened the door and walked right in. I didn't even have an opportunity to stop her. What do I do? Apparently follow her in. God, I was so glad we're back here. So happy. First thing I noticed when I entered the room was Sachiko's form sprawled out on the ground in front of the body pool. She was twitching a bit and moaning again, but this time it sounded more like a moan of pain than of anger. Oh boy. Sachiko? Sachiko, are you alright? Sachiko! I stepped over her and turned her around just so as to put the decaying bodies behind my back and out of my sight, then started shaking her. I felt like I was absolutely needed to snap her out of whatever this was before something terrible happened. Big sis? Thank goodness you're wet. I could feel her tiny cold hands on my abdomen through the thin cloth of my skirt. She was pushing me backwards with tremendous force. Don't touch me. I lost my balance almost instantly and toppled over. It somehow felt like my fall occurred in slow motion. The walls and ceilings of the room grew more and more distant, but it happened gradually. Yeah! Oh god, I fell into the murky liquid on my back and heard the splash. I was in the pool of bodies. Oh god. That's a lot of things. Oh hey, she doesn't have any eyes! Because I'd fallen backwards, it took me far too long to regain my bearings, and I was submerged in that horrible tainted water, close to drowning. I finally broke through the surface, dodging the many dislodged eyeballs that were floating on it like peas in chicken soup, each one wrapped in dull red bulging veins. I didn't even want to think about what was all that wasn't all that water I swallowed. Oh god, you swallowed it? Unfortunately, much of it was still in my tongue. My mouth was filled with tiny bits of pieces of other human beings. The taste was overpowering. I was gagging and bletching so hard I felt like I was going to regurgitate all my internal organs. I tried to scream but could barely get any sound past the foul lumpy stew in my mouth. Oh god. Big sis, you're disgusting. So gross. So chunky. I was losing consciousness fast. I remembered silently praying, silently hoping that this was just all a dream. As the world faded around me, I just kept focusing on that one last wish. Please let me wake up in my bed. Big sis, here! Sachiko. I had no other choice. I grabbed Sachiko's outstretched arm and marveled again at her strength that she effortlessly pulled me out of that water. That was fun. Let's never do it again. My entire body from head to toe was covered in sticky, gooey chunks of unidentified human flesh from countless different people. Big sis, you've got something on your head. I've got a lot of things everywhere, honey. Something... Slowly, hesitantly, I raised my hand to my head to feel around and determine what that something might be. I wasn't looking forward to the answer. What I felt was a huge clump of matter stuck to my head, and just touching it slightly caused some of it to stick to my hand as well. Oh god. It was a massive ball of fingers and toes? Oh god. Disgusting. Big sis, there's still a lot more on you. Severed edges were all so sticky and slimy that they got completely wrapped around my hair like rollers. They weren't coming out easily. Oh god. Calm down, big sis. Big sis! I must have passed out when I came to. I was lying on the ground with Sachiko looking over me. Big sis, I'm sorry. She was on the verge of tears again. But wasn't that her voice I heard yelling at me? If not, then whose was it? Was I just hearing things? That had to be it. The sweet little girl couldn't possibly have been that twisted. No, it's okay. I didn't care how filthy I was. As long as Sachiko was alright, that's all that mattered. Yes, she was my little sister now, after all. I had to take care of her. I had to look after her. Oh, God. Oh! Huh? How? How? Oh, my God. Big sis, you're so slow. Uh-huh. Wait for me, please, Sachiko. What's wrong with me? My legs feel so heavy. Somehow Sachiko had wound up in the lead, and I was following her blindly, struggling to keep up with her blistering pace. Excuse me? Big sis, you're all gross. Keep away from me. I looked down at my uniform. Sure enough, it was soaked through with the blood of those poor victims in the body pool. It smelled really awful. You're right, I'm gross. So I'm sorry. I didn't really recall saying that or even trying to say that. It just my mouth was moving on its own, speaking through someone else's thoughts. Big sis, you sure are an idiot, you know that. Yeah, I sure am. If this was how she was going to treat me, then why was it being so nice to her? Why was it doing whatever she asked of me? Because you promised. It was bothering me, and yet it wasn't. I honestly didn't care anymore. I was content to follow this abusive little girl to the ends of the earth. Oh, fuck. How long had I been walking, I wondered. Sachiko, are you still okay to walk? I was following Sachiko despite myself. I had no idea how much time had passed, but it felt like an eternity. And she had completely stopped answering any of my questions. I guess that's enough. She came to a halt. What's wrong, Sachiko? She turned and looked up at me with wide, innocent eyes. There's something Sachiko wants you to give her. What is it? What was it gonna be this time? I honestly didn't want to know, but the question came out of my mouth anyway, and so did this. Whatever it is you want, Sachiko, you can have it, just for you. Well, in that case... Can I have your life? My life? Somehow, some part of me knew this was coming. It was only a matter of time. I can't give you. Once again, I couldn't seem to control the words coming out of my mouth. I just said whatever it wanted to, regardless of how I felt. You may have my life. She was laughing again. It was a wild, crazy laughter. She was ecstatic. No, no! Why not? You said you'd give me anything I wanted. Because you're my big sister, right? Sachiko's smile almost seemed to twinkle in the dull light of the corridor. She had the face of an angel, but it was all just a mask. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. No, please. I mustered all the strength I had, trying with whatever life was left in me to denounce her words and resist her pull. There was no hope for me anymore, but I still clung to what I could. If I could just reject her statement and tell her she was wrong. No, please no. Huh? Please don't joke about things like that, okay? Let's just hurry and find my big brother. Big brother will be able to help us somehow. I know he will. So let's just keep searching. Your big brother? That's right. I'll never be like my big brother, but I'll try my best. Big brother this and big brother that. God, you're annoying. Just give it to me. I'm going to kill you. Kill you, kill you, kill you. I'll make you wrap your hands around your neck and die. Just die already. Sachiko? Oh god. My body shook and spasmed uncontrollably. I was being overtaken by an invisible force. It was compelling me to speak, to say what would be my very last words on this earth. A suicide note when you get right down to it. Oh god. I guess there's nothing I can do. Okay. I'll give it to you. I'll give my life to you, Sachiko. It's all yours. Haha! Oh! Not the giant man. Not the giant man. It was instantaneous. With one single blow, my skull was cracked wide open and blood spattered far and wide. Oh, God. I could feel blood trickling out from my nostrils in my right ear. My brain was just jutting out from inside my head, fully exposed to the air, but I was still conscious. I could still feel everything. I saw a bright flash of light and realized she'd taken my picture with the instant camera she'd been holding on to. Oh my god. What a pretty picture this is. Oh. I'll title it Lowly Woman. Sachika was such a cute little girl before, but now her face was twisted into a hateful, spiteful grimace as she looked down on me in contempt. I know. How about I show this to your big brother? You told me you couldn't have anything. You told me I could have anything I wanted, right? Well, he's my big brother now. Oh, God. Sachika began petting my sticky, matted hair with her coarse, sticky hands in a mockery of my previous gentleness with her. What a filthy face. Getting this was my goal all along, you know. My scrap of paper? From the charm? I wanted to play with you again, big sis, so I'll just spare you from your fate for now. Let's do this again real soon, okay, big sister Yuka? What the fuck? Oh, that was the ending? I hate this game. Fuck.